Yup matie kabieno. La kelia ye.
Sam's Crisip oberongira mwera madano weng mare Uganda. Jami pa Sam's timapo likine obero Crisps melayata, Crisps megonja, cookies, odi, berenge kemukene mapola ta. Nong jami pa Sam's Snacks e supermarket duju matilo baman. Sam's Snacks, no apora mamite.
Kumidong ichawa me yorko mwamira na lok matika kati waki I arua kama kumbete RDC makono la dir Sam Wadri nyakuwa tika wati ni mir kilo oriat mapolo pilok me chilu pat kumbete RDC ti wati ni lok me waste management nyo kama ki onye ye yugi mak ti ki oriat mapat pat di arua ti doka yela ino ni yugi me oriat ki ti onye ne kachel ki yugi me ti ki chuk makon man weng wangene yugi ma yat dakno ayela mone tie piano cha kan gitiki lubira cha kan tiki we po karme covid-19 kit me onyo kama kibeka wachi ngela kweri pima ki pima me covid germo ma ker wa dano ne ke pima kere madwong manuno ka onya te da ayela
ema loka yugi dar mi ronge ken ma ki yer ko de yugi ene ro kay ti wot ki town yugi tie ma ke kero odi ma ke kero tanks ader yugi ka inti ki yugi ki we dukan ke ti ki dukan mi ket ka kato yuga der wati ki yugi ma ti chalo karta e guni ma ke ro recycling wati ki yugi chupa watiki medical waste. Medical waste miro ki chat ki wango ki ballo. Erro ini ne an kumbeti. Iti ka dene lo biara ki bolo kenyu, jimma ki tiyu kore kum lutuo ki bolo kenyu, pama gi mogo ki ngogni. Manyote ki bolo disposal kirma ki bolo kore ti maraj. Jimmy mogo ma topi ki miete ki ket gubet kengi. Piem kaki cer ka onyene kuma eni kaki onye kiri wei poro top beru maniwa. Cham gini. Ento gin maraj ki wan ema wano bolo jimi ene wen kara chie. Chamu jimu aki kum lutuo wa bori ene katasa chie. Lu biara bene ki tiyu kwere ki boli I bakera chie. Ngar mono biro wane pama maki tiyu kwere kume ki bolo kenyu. La rubu chamu deko tiyo deke mu dong ki onye ene bunga. Iwi lu biara ene ki gin ene wen. Ga ngar mono biro maro chupa ki pi ki bolingo I koja chien. Miro ngeni eni nyayo tich it joma yer yugi. Piem ka ini ka onyo yugi mir gubet ka yinyune cham ti kwe mir ke kwanti.
And yugi mukena it can be used for other things. Pien wa wange chalo yugi me cham me fruits and irama tich kere we fertilizers.
Those are fertilizers.
Era yugi me ordiat kama syringes ti ye kono lubira ti ye pera me reusing.
So what you watching yugi ma aki jimi mogo ma chilu ti yeni. Mir ke wange chochot. We ak pego dugingo I kabero kama dano ti ye. Pia mi ache lubira pe top, mi ario plastic ma kati ko ene pe top. O we are plastic materials mo kane ki charo ki recycling. Ki dwo gi chene tich mi yupo jimo kane. Jima chalo pama gi ma topi. Ene ki ye ki bedo kam ki kero kamo mere gi topo, chi gi dok chene ngo ingom. Ero jima chalo cham ma dong chengwi ma kelone food waste. Mir ki nene ki charo ki onyo kamoni. Mi ache cham mo dong ki roma charo ki mir le upego gi kono gi rango gi chamo. Meno konyo gwako ka bedo murumuwa. Mi ario wan mo tiki poro gane chere onyo cham gi mo cham iken jim mogo me tika perone. Konyo cham bene mi chek mabe. Kwanyi loko di loki fertilizer kono ki timo ngoge ni. Ento piemo pe ka gwako jimi mo atiyo kwe di mabe malupe ki leo. O weka de munyo RDC te wachine daktari nyo odi yeri ma peke romo gwako ne miro ke logyo.
Audience should know better I get me disposing of waste in any way part.
Constraint of resources la mera Emma. Constraint of resources. Romo bedi bedi kitiki kero. In ke ket kong ne jima kiti kwe de kum lo tuo. Mano tio mano go wa. Ke ket kwe ne o yad mo de tiye kien gang. No lo tuo ma ke tio serious injuries ki chele nge dwe madunga ta. Ma pigi tika ticho cha we kom dano ki jima go ma pigi tego. On your disposables maduong including wa gloves makero ene PM gloves ne wang mir non kama kero ke ye ka ini lo ni iner ka ke lo ni ko de pama ka ini mako kum la rubi kum beti me char ka tiji kum ema miri lock gloves era kitame gloves adi ma ka ti ko di oya adi ma ki char ke baro ke ning ka donge waji ke waga ke ning time ke ning. All these are conversations we must put in there. So that is a lock manupe ke lock kum waste disposal.
Ada dah ini itu yang mabek itu alpat. Wakoro nena ala kan emo bukati ki ruah. Ka wakoro ki nena lock me char ke wil kumbedi lock me biar cara kace Sara dongu beri ready gini ket Hakim Owiny aku mukayo wa beri kero me nena gekar we dong gumpo kayo cidong nodong pedong wa beri nena eno kabe gumo bukayo wa pat nena wa giti kayupe chelmetika kate eno ni me nena kita joni gubo kere kikan ning me chara wa kwane. Nairobi pe join actually Hakim kana jomo kana ne go belwaka ana lwaka jomo kana go gek na manve jo kana gek raka jo kana gek you as they go and Hakim kana even way from Kampala to Nairobi so ka gumo kaiwa way berki kerme na flag of pa Kim enoni eno bena ka gumpo kaiwa no mete ki you pomatien wa kanen kit you flag of war kere yo nge you po ene war kene lok be bia cara no Sara gi war ki yupe ko wonen ko kumbe lok me emioga la kumbe gi pe ka do ka chen nai me emioga ma be kumbe do ko inte ka ki igulu city pat furo nena lok pa youth livelihood ikware ipede kumbe de gulu city kite wache ne chen me emioga mano ki poro aye chen ne maro million mia beach bano mir duk chen dano duak chen emiaga beno titi chwa PDM ki poko ini tiu kere ka no magoba idwa ko lon ena chen kitika wachi iko million mia beach maki poko makumberi gamne million mia chele kan
manyote million mia ngwan fotika to
futi to campaign
pero madit matia yeni doro chene kyota ki gam kwede kyoro mer ki do kwede kitich ki chene ni matia ti ema nen chala po ma o widang do wa chen anti ko te lo kum cham chana emioga ki PDM adore gene to wa che dar che ni fonya te ko Ramadan ka fonya po Ramadan pingo fut ki ka mete ki metu chene i projects mo ma pat kun ki ngati ni projects mo kene ber ma chelen ki projects a chel wa ki keleni gi pe ka nya ko ni gi matiate ka o icha me nya ko ni no ne ki kelo project a chela rio money nyota ne gi money tie. And at the end of the day, no Jimmy
Sara gia tama dong iti ready. Sara ti ready dong me flagging off join and anti lock join. Kong wanen kong wa win ki bot Sara.
So no, I want to really support Hakim, wish him all the best, and thank him for doing this. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. One of the fun cycling. Is there anything, a message you want to let us know? Why are you partnering with Hakim?
One of our goals is to advocate for a clean and green environment. So this is a very good opportunity that we partner with Hakim. Though the message came in late, we would have gone with him to Nairobi, but probably next time. But we've been doing this. We also have another group advocating for the same, the Great African Safaris. They are started from here through Nairobi. Right now they're in Tanzania. They're going to go to Burundi, Rwanda, and then back here, advocating for the same green and clean environment.
Hakim, before I invite in the ambassador to now crown it up, any message you want to tell people? What actually motivates you, first of all? There are so many cyclists in this country, but we've not seen so many of them take initiative in this, using sports as you're doing so.
Yeah, before, the number of people motivates me here. First of all, Ben Peter from Mandalus Energy is into renewable energy, is in leadership, providing leadership and alternative energy that is clean to environment, and working with farmers in rural areas to empower them. You know, electricity is key in economic development and prosperity. So thank you very much, Peter. We should say a word. We need to liberate our cities from air pollution and environmental degradation. And we are calling upon policymakers. They are the only people who can change this by a stroke of a pen, by their voice, by directing funds to integrate a simple infrastructure like a cycling lane so that people can cycle safely from their place of residence to their place of work. Transport is a DNA to any city, to any economy, and it's very important that we rethink We may say it's expensive to adopt, but as the message I said before, that we either decide to incur financial cost or environmental cost. And when we incur environmental cost, that means all of us, our life is in check, is sick. So we decide right now, and the policy we decide today, we are going to determine the environment we are going to. So we need to act now, we need to act very urgently, we need to collaborate. And basically my message to the policymakers and the community to become environmentally conscious. Citizens without waking up and becoming environmentally conscious, policymakers cannot do much. So it's a multifaceted collaboration that we all come together to save our planet, to save our environment, because this thing actually affects us. Yeah. When they say about climate change, the climate, when it's changed, actually, we are talking about its impact on us. Yeah. Whether with us or not, the climate will be there. But we are worried about the lives on Earth, we as the people. So we need to change it that way. People have been talking about climate change without relating to it. But we have to understand that the climate change impact actually affects our lives as the people. So how do we save our civilization? Now, that's a question all of us we need to answer as a community.
So after the Africa Summit, which is going to take place at the Jomo Kenyatta Convention Center in Nairobi, are you seeing your place going to Dubai too for the World Summit?
Well, I take each day at a time. I'm here sending out the message. If my message can reach Dubai without being there, that would be a score. But if it requires me to be there, it will depend. Being in this space at this time is very costly, take a lot of sacrifice. That's why I'm mobilizing community. If any one of us here, or Rasi Sali, or Mandilus Energy, or media play their part to be there, I don't have to be there physically. But this message needs to be amplified. Whether I'm here or I'm there or not, someone needs to represent this. At the end of the day, it's not about me as a Hakim, it's about a community to become environmentally conscious and pursue a common agenda of protecting our resources. Because we know once these resources get depleted, our life is no more, even when you have a fat bank account. So we need to become environmentally conscious and pursue policy that promote sustainable use of environmental resources.
How can you incorporate this to sports? Because we have so many cyclists in this country and worldwide, yet they are not advocating for this.
Sport is a big soft power. It attracts a lot of population, and I think sport can help in amplifying this. Imagine if a cycling community come together. Sport is one event that does not cost anything to mobilize people. And when there are people, you can drive a message that is conscious, that is very transformative. So I think sports leaders are key in advancing this agenda. The Premier League of this world, the cricket of this world. I want to see one day the Dodgers in California advocating for sustainable use of environmental resources. Uganda Crane doing this because they have, imagine sports people have 90 minutes people watching them. So if out of 90 minutes you sacrifice 5 minutes to advance environmental conscious agenda or message, it can be very impactful for the community. At the end of the day, it's all about our consciousness. I'm only providing leadership in this space, but everyone needs to take it upon themselves. And hey, when you hear an event like this, see a way. If you simple action like cooking, what's the sustainable way of cooking? Yeah. What is our carbon footprint? If you're running a company, what is your carbon footprint? What are you thinking about? What measures do you have? But start with a conversation spark innovation, innovation spark the engineering, and it works like that, step by step. But a safe cycling lane, maybe that is to trigger a conversation. That conversation translated into policy and also can inform the ideas of the next engineering. Wow. Yeah.
Yes, to the sportsmen and women out there, you've heard it very clearly. Someone called Peter here. Your name was mentioned. I don't want to go without you being noticed here. Please come a little bit closer to me here. Thank you so much, sir. He mentioned you categorically. You've been so much very vital in pushing this agenda. Please, one or two words for us there who are watching.
Thank you very much. I'm most grateful to be part of this with my team at Mandilus Energy. We believe that the future has a name, and its name is hope, and we've got to live in a clean environment. We've got to make our efforts to make that happen. And he mentioned that it might seem costly to build cycling lanes, but there are ways to make cycling lanes pay for themselves. Yeah. You can build cycling lanes that generate electricity, cycling lanes that earn money from carbon credits. And so it won't be a cost. Instead, it will bring more income to the community. So all I say is everything's possible. Let's just get together and believe that it's possible to innovate and it's possible to be kinder to the world that gave us, the opportunity to be alive in it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pira. I am now going to crown it up with the ambassador. I don't know whether I should come a little bit higher or ambassador should step down. I am so privileged. It's not easy to host an ambassador of Your Excellency, the Deputy Ambassador of Netherlands. You are most welcome. You're live on Wan Luo television. So every Ugandan would want to ask, why is the Netherlands partnering with the Hakim of all people? And why this? Why climate change? Why not any other stuff? Thank you, sir.
Well, the Netherlands is known for its cycling.
Maybe your name to the viewers?
Sorry. My name is Joost. Joost. I'm the head of cooperation and the deputy at the Netherlands Embassy. And when we learned of this, I was inspired. Somebody like Hakim saying, okay, I'm going to cycle all these, almost 600 kilometers to get attention for my cause. And in a way you're doing what people in the Netherlands have been doing as well, is reclaiming the streets. And you're advocating for cycling lanes, but it starts with people claiming their space on the street again. And we felt, well, we should give you all the encouragement we can from here, from the new side, just to amplify your message. And then we'll be following you all your way. Thanks to the new vision, we'll be able to follow you, and we'll follow you on social media. And we look forward to hear from you when we get back. What the district was watching and what we can do.
So you mentioned it categorically in Netherlands. What is doing? It's something that is done in Netherlands. It's done day in and out. How can the government of Uganda, how can Ugandans at large adapt this strategy? More so we talked about the safe lane, riding lane for the cyclists in the country, and so that we reduce the amount of pollution. And how can we incorporate sports into this to help to, we're talking about the issues of climate change.
That's what you're doing here today. Fun cycling in Uganda is getting people on the bicycle, getting people on the road and saying this is where we belong and where we want to be and how we want to move. And then ask your leaders, give us that space. Give us the small line on the road that cars cannot cross so that we have the safe space. And cars will be safe because they don't have to worry about hitting the potential cyclists. So that is where it starts.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, the Deputy Ambassador of the Netherlands. Brief and short like that. I am now going to... Okay, let me get... Ambassador? No, I'm having... I am having you
with other sponsors like Infonile.
Yes,
thank you very
much. Okay, we are going to thank. Just a moment, let us first do the flag first. So... Okay, fine. Fine, we are now... Hakim, are you ready?
With a bike.
Get your bike.
Because they are overcrowding the photos.
Yeah, he will. But let me first bring the cycle. Just bring us one. Okay, fine.
Excuse me.
So, what we are going to do next is Hakim officially.
Excuse me.
And then...
No.
Yeah.
Max.
Okay. Okay, Hakim. You are now going to be flag off. Maybe the ambassador has a word to say as the flag give hands over the flag of Uganda to you.
All the best. Stay safe. And bring back good messages to all of us.
Thank you. And thank you all sponsors. NT Fitness, Coach Newton, thanks for your technique. You gave me how to be safe on the road. Infonile, thank you for your support. Infonile are your journalists, they train journalists on translating scientific reports into journalistic reports so that policymakers can understand and make appropriate actions. Youth Makers Hub for amplifying this cause. Luo TV, Vision Group, to make sure that this message is disseminated to all the responsible people so that we can take correct action and promote sustainable use of environmental resources. And thank you, the Netherlands Embassy, the Dutch Embassy, the cycling community, the journalists, you all stakeholders in this. We need to mobilize community and become environmentally conscious. That's all I have.
All right.
It's raining.
And I hand over to Emma Karatel Kipat in studio. Lokmo loko kakaj eratel. Ma miro me kamyo just summary. Me lok make climate change. Lokma lok make transport in Uganda. Madam went carrying I can't know what you later. No lok tuwar kapanya matex. What tuwar nerani. What you think lok maki money air pollution. Hakim Uriu kilera ni why Nairobi kama Africa Common Summit Hamid in Africa Summit on climate change 30 year. Kama kwa konyo yo beno kuwar kajer kwa kwene by Dubai where the World Summit will be taking place. Amira for la bit map. Came up from down the summer apa yang people ane ano demo kita cycling kana yang mo pro OM. Oh yeah. One of people mene Darwin participate. And thank you for coming. We are glad you could make it. Bring her on. Bring her. Bring her here. Bring her. Thank you so much for coming to support. Oh my God. We are glad we could see you. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Emma. What do you think of mega cheers? You please. Yes. Oh my God. You are most welcome. What does this event mean to you as a brother?
Avoid it while Sarah Adong Mekilo update enoni Hakim Latien Wama Agi Tunkumala Uganda Hakim when you berkan is studio Chabet Mokara Boko Kere Lock Tientika Kikot Nimi Mwet Kigari Para Nara Why Nairobi Park what in a court no is a sign of blessing Hakim Tika Akan Mwet Chakune Kumbetini Wana Kera flag of no war Kere very emotional.
I've been with Hakim a bit one equity. I've been advising him a bit amire tam. I've been taking him on some cycling challenges. Now na bit nyara wachi porwa de kelera wachi now that's good enough. Kit actually wachi kwere ni chingi kete charo safari nyoki o welo kamoni kore joli kot po beru kachwe. Ento Hakim tika ke kot. Mero tika luako yo mamege kit mate kwar wachi kwere. And amira wachi from the team at Wan Luo TV. We wish him a safe ride, safe travel, and a safe cycling lane campaign. Mirotime. And to the sponsors, Bene.
What 5 sponsors?
EB, Wan Luo TV.
Yes, Vision
We
Group.
have been there.
Dana Wengo Kenny Lorraine, head of marketing. Max Ade, station manager. Super Lady Sarah Dong Mimi update. And Beer Clemon and a piano now. Dana ma part, Dana ma Pigilole Blue Bigiti Ken. So what Kerl, Wakil Clemon. Part Mirko Wagam no Chimario, Mojo, Canamagemero, wishing Latinwa, Hakim, Mengwe Kigari, my babe. Part it's not easy. Karamavira Forest, can you name why border, why Nairobi, Walego ne umwet mabe. Ke mira lock. Kedwa kudoko in Takiramo, Adi, Moina Pia Law, go chim, Waka Winter 075831807767. MTN Benatie 0783003251. Go chim, Wakama lock Kedikon. Ker in Kenny.
Kilometers, kuno what a quark, chim, I'm a merwachi. Hakim Owiny Kilela Penina Bor. Those are 8 days.
Yes.
To cover over 600 kilometers. Me oi Nairobi. And to Amir Wachini along the trail. Waberka Lubokare. Abi Ake Kaj. Merugenatie. In the next 1 hour. Abere Pire Pire. Tiarkangola we and Namre. Angeli Kerama in the next 30 minutes. No football. No football. Why Namave. So I'll do a trail up to around Mavira. Now all this is just to give him morale, and you know I'm also part of. I like cycling, but angina olo. Erko dugu pire ne chalonga tatuara.
Mir ko dugu ki Nairobi, mir ko du konkan ko tiap ewa experience. Ana ber kapenya ne mapio watching mana Kim imeti kangwe ngar mogoy, meti kangwe meti kangwe tamalok cham icham ni ningi vuru kware medical kono please gam.
Hello Wan Luo TV.
Yes.
Yes, Miracle Tini. White time Midaka Chen.
Watching Wan Luo.
Yes.
And then Hakim Yao.
Yes, Hakim Owiny.
Man mechanic America Beru Quene, Kakalobale.
Along the road, Kebe servicing Piripiriko Karo Ko Okisumu. Yes, that's where they're going to do the fast servicing from.
I are watching Wamaru Mate.
Wamaru Mate. Hi, bear. Yeah, wa foyo gon wa chim ki kamati yeni. Kan kon tiga chwe.
Yes.
So food wa donki daka.
Achiel ariyo mo.
Achiel ariyo mo waramo gamo chim achiel ariyo. Ento lok manok machiek. We ko winta mi. Onyo bene chwa SMS onyo WhatsApp message. Chim mono donyo en wanen ngoma wajon. Hello, Wan Luo TV. Why ma bero kwai rot?
Anda foyo. Ofoyo wudu bakimba.
Yes.
Ewo maleng Mungu telie.
Amen.
Mkijelo yue konyengo wanodano minodano.
Wafoyo.
Wafoyo tuwa Afrika.
Ametu nadoparo moko yano kikomwechpa lajilo. Lamba jaji, ya uberu peja. Lamba beru la matekwa. Jomo kutia manwangu sende ni sasa zikikanda kandele wangu adi mira para yorom. Kagiro wangu.
Wafoyo bate. Wafoyo. Okwai roti wachini local president Museveni en pecho akotwal ti jomo kelo gewilo bon wan chiel mwaka chiel wan ke chiel we duma pario. So ka gujogo chiel ge dak pingro chiel ge wil bomano wele tek kuno ge mer wila jaji. Well, hello Wan Luo TV. Yes. Achiel choni ni.
Achiel mabe.
Ti go chim ki kwe.
Di Kampala ber kan eno live ki guru era da dugo ti Kampala ki guru patiro bonena be di twal pange go pingo.
Wa ti ga yupo signal wak jim ngo be di wai ke komen.
Bene ancora tigi Luo TV et network ti maradi da guru ba boru kuja pinen patiro.
En long lok mo munyi dong watio lok ka.
Ayera mo pe andu ga dat live Kampala don ka ti Kampala ber ka moto un in ema we amor uno weng.
Ka foi de twal.
Apa program mater.
Wafoyo.
Ber mo ema era mater.
Agama foi achiel.
Yes, one for going to chim kibena watch wa kama penalty ye wangeni will fix up some of those issues.
Pat de gama chele kan your message chele kan wa
message mo donyo wajini hello Anya Nelson amiro moto matekto twala amiro foyo bena mi bedi program mero kidon kello Hakim mi yerekero mi chako ngwech chim mi agike udonyo en hello Wan Luo TV. Wan Luo TV hello. Hello. Yeah, take a look, Emma. Alia.
Wow. But kabok ni flag of Hakim en beri wai kangara mo nyo wele mo bieno gang chi dong tika au beri gangi picha biera chel chi dong tika a ti dok gangi no dong kondo ngiyo ki beri kere so eno no yes.
Wan Luo TV hello. Hello.
Hello, la dirpat.
Yes.
Ngokini ni.
What yema be tinini?
Ti der lo gario ke ken ma chela poi a Hakim.
Yes.
Anh một cái hoa thì có cháu ngoài chuyện này kia đấy. Cái đó Mario đã phải phải đâu có chấp thì mua cả con một điều chân mình gặp phải đâu. Thì cho mình đi đấy. Cái đó mà cái đó phải ra thì con mẹ cái nem mà tuột cái con này ngọc dọc của anh ta. Phôi nó vào mình tụ cụ.
Phôi Mr. Kaya.
Wan Luo TV hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Wacho
mabe choni ning.
Ana ko u atin ta ruwa di bara.
Mara tingini.
Si mabe.
Yes, watch me.
Well, I'm telling you tell me. Wan Luo TV no program, wa mabra. Chalo we you patria na guru kuya. Ito program do ni no.
Tinga no program money
Program mamena ni patria ni. Hello?
Yung patria na gibiti mo corner street.
Hello?
Okay, at Amni network is not very stable. Yes, Emma, chawa.
Chawa do tumo. Dire dong wa dugo ki chawa. Chawa marom chario kinu je pera wa chawa. Ngwen chim no pe wa beri ki ker magamne pian chawa wa do tumo miro ki studio cha ngwen ki kome. Wa foyo in we beri kanena wa tini dak chwa ke bena dak wa foyo titwal. Dire no wa dugo chawa marom piko beti wa lego ni ubero be.
mai bedo kaneno ne lekelia ye
Sam's Crisp obero gira mwera madano weng mare Uganda. Jami pa Sam's timapo likine obero crisps melayata, crisps megonja, cookies, odi, berenge kemukene mapola ta. Nong jami pa Sam's Snacks e supermarket duju matilo baman. Sam's Snacks, no apora mamite.